Hello everybody, this is a quick overview of version 5 of my freelancer sourcing tool named Freesoto. If you open it up, you will see the dashboard. The top section shows all the projects you have done in chronological order. Down below you will find your freelancers. These are the freelancers which work for the individual projects at the top. So when you toggle through your different projects, then the different freelancers will show up. Next, I want to show you how to create a new project. For that, we will click on the button Create New and then select Project. We give the project a name and a start date and a budget. Next, I click on Create Brief. I select the required skills and decide whether this will be a fixed price project or an hourly contract. The most important thing for every project is to have a great project description. Here's an example of an old description I made. I'm convinced that a successful project depends entirely on a great description. The more detailed the instructions you as the client can provide to the freelancers, the better the applicants will be. I create my descriptions inside Google Slides and I upload them to Freesoto as a PDF. Next is the project timeline. This is especially helpful for the freelancers because they will know exactly how long every step of the application process will take, when the project will need to be delivered, and especially when they will get paid. Next, you will receive a link to distribute your brief. Share the link with any freelancer that should apply to your project. They will fill out the application and they will automatically pop up in the source column. Finding freelancers can be difficult, and I would recommend to hire a recruiter. You just click on the button Find Recruiter and you will see the recruiters in the Freesoto database. You can look at their skills, contact info, and get directly in touch with them. Recruiters are just like any other freelancer in Freesoto. They will be paid directly by you outside of Freesoto. The recruiter will fill the entire source column with freelancers, and then you will sift through the applicants and propagate them through the Kanban board from left to right. Every freelancer applicant starts in the source column. Once you've chatted with them, you move them to the message column. I would highly recommend to make a video call with every freelancer that you seriously consider to hire. You can schedule a call directly inside Freesoto, and the call will also be recorded so you can share it with your team or your boss. If you ever run out of ideas what to ask the freelancer during the interview, we have created some great questions for you. I would also advise you to make heavy use of the notes page. Here you can write whatever comes to your mind during the interaction with the freelancer, and it's a great tool to remember if you ever revisit a project. I would also like to show you the different ratings. There are two options here. You can rate the freelancer subjectively, so how you personally feel about them, or down here you can give them objective ratings, so hard metrics that depend on their performance. And this will affect their star rating, which is independent of your feelings. At last, I want to talk about the hiring process. So once you decide to hire a freelancer, you will move them to the right column. By now, you will have agreed with them on a budget and a delivery date. Once hired, the system will send out a purchase order. This is a formal email that will include everything both parties agreed on. During the run of the project, there are 4 stages: project start, delivery date, payment, and project end. As you move through them, you can tick them off with a check mark. Once the project has ended, and if you really liked a freelancer, you have the option to make them a community freelancer and share them with everybody else who's using Freesoto. I hope you enjoyed this introduction to my software. You can try it for free at freesoto.com, and if you have any questions, please get in touch via the contact form on the website. Have a great day and bye-bye.